All right, you guys ready to get this show started? All right. Your featured comedian is the winner of the California Comedy Competition and featured in the feature film Zombie Nation. Please put your hands together for Lorne Counter, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, give it go for outfit, huh? Woo! Fantastic. So you guys ready to rumble now? Here we go. All right, happy. Cool. You gotta help me out with this. Every street and freeway in our state under construction right now. Is there some kind of convention going on? They're just waking up every morning at 7 o'clock? And what do you say we screw up that freeway for a month or two, huh? Oh, screw them. Let them deal with traffic. They're laughing at your butt crack. Dig, dig, dig. But you want to get even with those guys who get paid way too much money to sit there and hold that stupid sign all day long? Want to have fun? When that sign says slow, pull up and stop. And watch the key check the sun. Well, you can go. I don't know if you have this out here in Milton, but I know they have this in Tacoma, and I was in Salt Lake City. This blows me away every time I see this. Salt Lake City's police department has a bicycle patrol. Have you guys seen this before? Cops on bikes, ooh, how effective. I guess what, Rowdy Bike sponsors their bikes, Adidas sponsors the outfits, they wear little spandex shorts, short sleeve shirts. Of course, Radio Shack sponsors their helmet, that's the one with a little red light on top. And folks, face it, if you're in your car with your stereo cranked, how effective is that little handlebar bell to get you to pull over with, huh? Pring, pring. I'm thinking, turn up your volume, give him the bird, step on your gas. He can't catch you. Better yet, nudge him, he's in the ditch, man. But can you imagine how embarrassing it would be to get pulled over by one of these guys? Because they don't have radar, so they like have to pace you. And I'm thinking to myself, if one of these clowns could keep up with me at 60 miles an hour for a mile, shit, I'll pull over. I'll write my own ticket out. Let him breathe while I'm laughing at his ass. Of course, this actually happened though, but at first I thought it was a motorcycle cop. So I looked behind me and the guy just had cars in his spokes. Oh, nice Speedos, Biff. I should mention, told me kind of a weird mood. I woke up this morning and my electric blanket caught on fire. Yeah, so I had to roll my roommate in it. Well, it's kind of a weird joke. Maybe I should explain myself a little bit better before I start telling jokes like that. But you see, I'm a dyslexic comic. Well, I mean dyslexic comic. It's a slight speech impediment problem I have. And, well, if you don't like it, you can go hack off in your own yard back and see how your feeder peels. Of course, being dyslexic though does have its good points when you think about it. First, when it comes to drinking, I never personally had a problem driving on the wrong side of the freeway. Of course, I never had a problem either stopping for a stop sign, because for years I thought it said pot, and shit, I'll stop for that. But it gets me to think of a lot of weird things. For instance, how many people out of this evening saw the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Clap your hands if you saw this movie. Now, guys, be with me on this. Was Jessica not the hottest cartoon ever drawn? Yeah. Because face it, what did we have when we were growing up? We had like olive oil. And she was no babe. I mean, hell, Bugs Bunny in drag looks better than olive oil when you think about it. But this gets me to wonder, though. If Roger Rabbit were to actually get Jessica pregnant, would he die? You women should know what I'm talking about that one. I think of a lot of weird things, like if folks ever wonder if it's impolite for deaf people to talk with their hands full. Or when deaf people drink, do they slur their fingers? Or just piss all their friends off? Of course, if you were to give a blind person LSD, would he hallucinate? Or just hear colors? Ever wonder too if Vanna White would get confused if you force-fed the bitch alphabet soup? Well, actually, guys, that's kind of a personal fantasy of mine. Talk about that one later, but the biggest thing I've been wondering about, you folks ever wonder when fish get done making love, do they smell like people? I'll walk it off. Maybe they just worry about who has to sleep in the dry spot. I have no idea. Enjoy those nachos now. Well, as you can probably tell by now, there are just a few things in this world I just don't understand. First, I don't understand street mimes. Those little anorexic albino geeks from hell you see everywhere you go. What in the world would possess someone to become a street mime? Well, their parents, when they were growing up, going, you know, children should be seen and not heard. Then go out and make a fucking career out of it? And when you people see these guys, don't give them money. No. Take their money. Just think about it. They can't scream for help. They can't chase you. They're stuck in that damn box. Take it, man. That's how I pay my bills. So many people out there besides me had parents at one time. That's kind of a geek question. We don't let everyone really be here unless we were hashed or something. But I think my dad was the weirdest, though. Especially when he was getting those little philosophical arguments with my father when I was growing up. Because I always thought I knew everything as a kid. But my dad would always come up with those little weird, snappy answers I could never top. Made me feel like a real dork. Usually in front of my friends. My dad was also a very religious man. I remember I was like 17, I wanted to get a car. So I asked my dad to buy me one. He said, I'll tell you what, Lorne, I'll buy you a car, but you gotta do 3 things for me. Number 1, you gotta go to school every day and get good grades. Number 2, you gotta come home from school every day and read a little bit on this Bible. And number 3, you gotta get your hair cut. And I mean short, mister. So, okay, Dad, I'll try. Into the school year came around, I went, Dad, look, I got a 4 point. He said, okay, that's number 1. And you know when I came home from school every day, I read a little bit of that Bible. He said, okay, that's number 2. Well, can I get the car? So what about your hair? You didn't get your hair cut. But you know, Dan, if you had read the Bible, you would have known that Jesus had long hair. So, well, that's true, son, but if you read a little bit further, you'd have found out that he walked everywhere. Thanks, Dad. I feel like a dork. And I did find out one cute little fact from reading the Bible. I found out that Moses was made of rubber. No, it's true. Because I quote from the Bible that Moses tied his ass to a tree and walked for 10 miles. It's one hell of a stretch if you ask me. But why is it when you're growing up that parents like to do cool things to you? For example, if you had a younger brother or sister, I bet you at least one time in your life you had to take them to the bathroom when your parents were busy. I think this is the coolest thing. First time this happened to me, I'm like 4, my little sister's like 2. I don't know the difference between sex. So I take her into the bathroom, I tell her to stand up, lean forward. She starts screaming, my feet are getting wet, I don't know why. I'm only 4. And parents like to use those stupid little words for going to the bathroom too, don't they? Like doo-doo, poo-poo, caca, tinkle. So my parents are a little bit weird. They always like to use the word of business. You have to go take care of your business? Let's take the doggy out to do his business. Now, of course, you can understand my confusion growing up when I found out that my father came home in a business suit. Which is appropriate because polyester doesn't like crap when you think about it, but got me thinking, what the hell are they serving at a business lunch? No thanks, man. I'll go to Denny's, try my luck on a Superbird first, but I gotta be honest with you folks, though. I was pretty damn happy when I found out that my uncle had sold his business for $100,000. Thinking, shit, I'm keeping mine. And speaking of taking care of your business, there's a product on the market nowadays for older people who can't take care of their business anymore. Depends on the business. Now, if you haven't seen the new commercials for this product, I'm not making this up. This is their new slogan now. It's not just for people with bladder control problems anymore. Which means like what? Couch potatoes are out buying this product now? Could you see this ladies every Sunday afternoon? Hey Marge, can you give me a beer? And by the way, can you change me while you're at it? A little of that talc, I think I'm getting a rash. Now we're about halfway through the year, guys. How many people could not keep their New Year's resolution? Come on, be with me, support me, be honest. Get your hands up, everybody. I made 2. I kept one and I broke one. I kept the one to lose weight. I'm down almost 50 pounds now. Thank you very much. I'm very proud about that. And I figured it was time. It was time to do the right thing because for years, I mean, I've been married 24 years. And all these years, I thought I was the best lover. My wife was panting. No, I was just knocking the fucking air out of her. That's all I was doing. Just big tub of goo on top of her every night. And I was doing it all wrong. I found out if you want to lose weight, you just got to put down the bone. Seriously. Because I was buying the lean cuisines, the Nutrisystem meals, but I'd get stoned every night and come home and eat 20 of these things. I thought I was doing the right thing. But the one I couldn't keep is smoking. I'm still a smoker. Where are my smokers at? Make some noise. Support me if you're a smoker.
Freedom from cancer.
Now, where are my non-smokers at? Yeah, I feel the only reason you guys can yell out of this is because you have this shit in your lungs. Personally, I feel sorry for your non-smokers. Because think about this. Someday, you're going to feel mighty silly lying in your hospital bed, dying of nothing. So come on, smoke up! You guys ever have one of those friends who tried to quit smoking but they just quit by stopping to buy cigarettes? So now they're bumming off you and your friends for the rest of their life? That's why I shoot those people like thanks to you, man. I'm up to 2 packs a day. And if you're a Camel smoker, they got a game called Camel Cash. Every pack you bought, you can get a Camel dollar. You got 50, you can get a t-shirt. You got 100, you can get a lighter. You get 5,000, you get the lung machine, which is a pretty cool deal. You don't laugh, I'm close. Now, by round of applause, how many people have done this? Gone up to Canada, gone through the border, dealt with customs. Anybody? Yeah, I hate this. They've got a zero tolerance law at the border, where if they so much just find a little roach in your car, they'll take your car. Of course, they'll give you the roach back because after losing your car, they figure you need something. I started having too much fun as things like, when you go up to the border, have fun with these guys. When they ask you that stupid question, do you have any drugs, sir? Turn around and do this. Not anymore, butthead! Of course, I couldn't figure out why I was detained for 3.5 hours. Kind of pissed me off. Luckily, though, my car was a Hyundai, so it just snapped back together. That was a pretty cool deal. Anyone ever own a Hyundai, man? I used to own one of these cars. I swear you could be going 60 miles an hour down the freeway in one of these things, turn on your windshield wipers, the whole car would do this. It's crazy, man. I should think about this. I had this done like 6 months ago. Very painful for me. I had my wisdom teeth extracted. Anyone else done this? Oh, now did you go to a dentist or an oral surgeon?
Oral surgeon.
See, I went to an oral surgeon too. These guys to me are like dentists of the 10th power. Oh, they're the ultimate evil, man. I go in this guy's office, he didn't even say hello. The first thing he does, he hands me a credit application. I go, what the hell am I going to need this for? He said, well, it's $1,100 to pull your teeth. I needed a cosigner. Folks, my Hyundai wasn't even more than $1,100.